So hi everyone. So today we are going to solve one of the LeetCode medium question. Question number is 912, sort an array. So yeah, what is given in the question? Let's start. Given an array of integer num, sort the array in ascending order and return it. So you have been given an array, you have to just sort that array in ascending order. You must solve the problem without using any built-in function in O and log n. So this is basically time complexity with the smallest space complexity. So this has been given in the input 5231 and the expected output is 1235 because we have to solve it ascending order. In this video we will be discussing how to solve the questions, but I am not taking into consideration the time complexity part because I have to tell you how to apply selection sort in this. So selection sort is one of the algorithm, and let's understand what is selection sort. But it has a complexity of O n square. Okay, so let's try to understand what is selection sort. So if I have made it here one array, right? So I am making one array. How selection sort helps you, and it contains element 9 7 3 1 6. Now in selection sort what happens that you have to first calculate the first we have to take the minimum element, and that minimum element is going to compare with first element of an array. Okay, so suppose this is an array and the minimum element is 1. Okay, now it's going to compare with the first element of an array, first element, and if it is smaller, then what will do, it will just swap, it will perform swap operation. Okay, so here 1 and 9 it's going to compare. Since 1 is smaller, it's going to perform swap operation. Okay, now up till here your array is sorted. Okay, now this is another array, take it as an individual array. So here let's take the minimum element is 3. Okay, it's going to compare with the first element of an array and it's smaller, so it's swapping, it will perform. So how swapping will come? So up till here its array is sorted. Now again comes this part of an array. Okay, so minimum is 6, it's going to perform swapping. So after swapping, what will be the equation? Equation will be 1 3 6 7 9. Okay, so up till here it's sorted. Now in this clearly we can see this is smaller, so this part is automatically sorted, right? So final answer is 1 3 6 7 9. So as you can clearly see, this is our input and this is our output, it's sorted, right? Now let's see how we are going to solve it here. So first calculate the length of an array. Okay, so first I'm calculating the length of an array. To calculate it is n equal to length nums. Okay, then I'm running one loop because I have to traverse through the entire loop. So let me go with range n. Okay, now in selection sort, as we have seen here, that we have to first take out the minimum element. Now as we don't know here that which is the minimum element, so we are initializing the first index as the minimum element. Okay, now I am running one nested loop inside it. So why we have to run the nested loop? So why we have to run the nested loop? Because in order to compare it, first we have taken the minimum. One loop is going to traverse through the entire array, another loop is going to traverse through the I plus 1, because it's going to compare it, right? it's going to compare it with the minimum element basically. So for j in range I plus 1 comma n, okay, now what I am saying, if okay nums I, okay, you said nums j not I, if num j is less than nums what has been initialized, if it is less, then what we'll do, then we are going to initialize it with j. If this one comes smaller, ultimately we want small first now. If this one comes smaller, then initialize with new index value. As we found a new number or new index position which contains more to smaller number, right? And then we perform swapping. So in order to perform swapping, that is nums I comma nums min index equal to nums min index comma nums I, and at last we are returning nums. Okay, let me run it. Okay, so clearly you can see here that for a given input we are getting the expected output 1 2 3 5. Okay, now let me submit it. It is taking time. Okay, so here we are getting an error, time limit exceeded. Why it is exceeded? Because clearly in the question it is saying that you have to solve the problem with time complexity of O n log n, and here if you can clearly see we are using nested loop, and the time complexity of nested loop is O n square, right? So it also indicate, we come to the conclusion that selection sort is not the most optimized sorting algorithm we have. There are more good highly optimized sorting algorithm. Okay, so we will look into it in the next video with and try to solve the same problem with this level of complexity. Okay, so I want to give an idea about how you're going to apply with the help of selection sort or nested loop. So here time complexity is O n square, okay, for O n log n. Keep watching video. I will be uploading with coming with new video with this level of complexity. So till then, thank you, thanks for watching.